What up, y'all? I'm back. Sorry it's been a while. Life gets in the way, but everything is good. Everything is good. Stupid joke. So right now things are going crazy right now. Trying to finish this year's Halloween album with everybody, and I was originally looking for a mid-September release, but now it's looking like a late September release. I still have two guys that I got to get in this studio to record their songs for the compilation, but things are moving a little smoothly. Yeah, so a little Patreon review for Turisas The Varangian Way, their second album. And I'm a massive fan of folk metal. I really think it's probably up there. Some days it's my favorite little subgenre of metal. But I don't know, there's just no real bad sort of metal subgenre, but to me it's a very interesting subgenre. And when I really think about it, Turisas is probably the first folk metal band I really started to check out. And that's hard to think about because I feel like I've been listening to that shit longer, but when I really throw the memories out there, I really feel like Turisas is the first one. It was when the Varangian Way, I don't know if when it came out, but it was the newest album at the time. I remember, God, it might have been 2008. Our buddy Charlie showed me some videos of Ollie playing the violin solos and shit, and I was like, damn, that's cool. Then we watched the music video for their cover of Rasputin from Bonnie M. And then I was scrolling through Hot Topic one day, and there it was, and I was like, fuck it, man, I'm buying this shit. And man, I've been in love with that album ever since. Every fucking minute of that album is epic as fuck. And to me, a lot of other folk metal bands don't really do it like Turisas did. And then there's the whole Viking metal aspect, you know. And I like them on a Marth as far as Viking metal stuff goes, but I think Turisas, I just think the whole folk metal thing fits with the whole theme a little better than just good death metal. Man, every moment of this album is a fucking treat, man. It's a little hard to read these titles, but yeah, this one came with a DVD. But yeah, To Home Guard. Yeah, To Home Guard and Beyond, fucking fantastic opener. Portage to the Unknown, fuck, man, the big bard choirs on all these Turisas albums are just fucking epic, man. And there's not a lot of, you get that in a lot of folk metal, but I don't know, man. Turisas, maybe it's because they're like the first group in this subgenre that I really got into, and they're the ones that I always compare the other artists to. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe other artists do the shit better, but I don't know. But goddamn, Cursed Be Iron, that's awesome. I really like the other artists have done this before with the blacksmith hit, hitting the anvil noise. Fields of Gold, holy shit. That is epic. And then I love In the Court of Yarsleaf. That's a thing I like about Turisas is every album, I believe, has some crazy sort of jiggy kind of folk song, and that one is the one on here. 501 is fantastic, and the I don't even know how to pronounce that. Is the D silent? The Niper Rapids? I don't know, but and the production is good, and you know, they've only released 4 albums, which really sucks. Ollie, their violin player, is in Corpiclani now, and their newest album is really fucking good too. But I don't know what's going on with this band right now. It has been 11 years since they dropped an album. The last one was Turisas 2013, and man, I don't know. Maybe they like, because folk metal is fucking huge, and it kind of always has been. But like right now, folk metal is pretty fucking huge, and so it surprises me that they aren't, you know, going strong, and they just went on hiatus or broke up. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And it's hard to find any kind of news about that too. But out of the 4 albums they released, I really like Battle Metal. I like that a lot, and the Varangian Way is fucking fantastic. But I think my favorite album by them is Stand Up and Fight. To me, that really does what the Varangian Way did, but kind of makes it a little more epic. I mean, that chariot race song on the Varangian Way, I cannot pronounce that. Bebito, sorry. But shit, all the way fucking awesome. All the way fucking awesome. And then, I don't know what it is about Turisas 2013, but I don't know, it feels like something's missing, and I cannot pinpoint it. To me, I like the 3 that came before it better. I don't know what it is. I rarely go back to 2013. I mean, if I do about once a year, I'll do a little Turisas marathon, and you know, I'll get to it, but I don't know. It's something's missing. I can't pinpoint it. I don't understand. I also, you know, then when you listen to them, the singer, another name I really can't pronounce. The first album is mostly growly scream vocals, and you get the better clean vocals mixed with the growly screams on Varangian Way, and then Stand Up and Fight is mostly the clean vocals with a little bit of screamy growly shit, and then 2013 kind of does the same thing. I think maybe a little more clean than Stand Up and Fight, but there's a lot of great songs on 2013 as well. But yeah, Stand Up and Fight, man, the orchestras and shit, so fucking good. But the Varangian Way, man, is like the album that really popped my cherry on folk metal. But you know, like Blind Guardian, there's a lot of folk metal stuff with Blind Guardian. You know, I had a few Blind Guardian albums at the time, so even like the first couple Sword albums had some folkiness to them, even though it was a little more stoner and doom metal, but like there was a slight folkiness to the riffs and stuff. Like I don't know. So it's like there was stuff I was listening to that had little bits of that, and I really think Turisas is like the very first one that made me go heavy into what that genre's all about. And man, all the way fucking good. Varangian Way, 10 out of 10. You know, to me they're all 10 out of 10, except 2013 is a 10 out of 10 on a good day. I don't know, it's just missing a little something. But all 4 albums are great, all the way through. Wish they would do something. It's been a minute, but who knows? Who knows? Let me know what you guys think of Turisas and or this album, and folk metal in general. You know, because I love the shit out of it. You know, I like that we live in a world where you can be like, oh man, you play in a heavy metal band? And it's like, yeah. what kind of instrument do you play? Bagpipes. You know, I just like that we live in a world like that. You know, accordions and bagpipes. You know, other instruments that I don't even know what the fuck they are. I like that we live in a world where metal is more than just distorted guitars, and yeah, it's been that way. It's been that way for many, many years. But it's an aspect of metal you never really hear people talk about, is the weird shit like that. You know, who was the first guy to you know, play an accordion in a metal band, and who was the first guy that thought that was cool? You know, because it's like that second guy, that first guy that thought it was cool is the guy that followed that guy, and then more people follow and more people follow. It's one of those the first follower makes the leader kind of things. But it's awesome as shit. Awesome as shit. Hell, the first time I ever heard bagpipes in a metal song was Chutes and Ladders from Korn, and I remember thinking that was amazing, you know. And not saying there's bagpipes, you know, on this album. I mean, there might be. It's been a minute since I've listened to it. But you know, there's bagpipes in a lot of folk metal shit. But and then you know, you know, Dropkick Murphys, not metal, but you know, just folky instruments mixed with the rock stuff. It's really cool. One of the earliest examples of shit like that is that Long Way to the Top from AC/DC. Like, probably to me, one of the best AC/DC songs because of the bagpipe. It really changes the monotony of their shit, but man, it goes back far. And like right now, this shit is fucking huge, you know. It's like there's a lot more folk metal bands that are getting a lot more attention right now, and I think it's awesome. And I hate that Turisas is kind of, you know, not amongst all of them, especially since they were the first band that got me into this shit heavily. But let me know what you guys think about Turisas, this album, or all their albums, folk metal in general. And we're gonna do some music videos. 2 weeks from now, we're doing a music video for one of David's songs for the Halloween album, and we have a few other music videos planned as well. And so we'll see you guys later.